be doing part 2 of my series, I Want to Buy a House, Now What? And today I will be discussing going over what you're looking for in a house. Last week I went over the basics of everything you need to know about getting a loan or buying with cash, and today I'm going to be asking you some questions to try and get you to think about what it is that you need and or want in a home. This is going to be another pre-realtor topic in that this is something that you want to kind of get lined out before you even contact a realtor to begin your search. And at the end of the video, I will explain why any of this matters. But let's jump right in with the very first question. Are you in a position to build your own home? Answering this question will decide right off the bat if you even want to look at buying land instead of buying a pre-built house. The pros for this are that land is cheaper than buying a house, generally speaking, depending on how much land that you buy versus what kind of house that you're looking at. Also, if you're building a home, then you can customize it how you want it to be built. How many rooms, the style, all of that. The drawbacks to building your own home is that building takes time. Instead of buying a house that is already built and closing in a month, you might have to wait a year, depending on how long it takes things to get built. And building is more expensive, generally speaking, than buying a pre-built house. In addition to that, if you don't have the cash on hand to pay for all of that right off the bat, you'll need to apply for a construction loan on top of your mortgage. You can refer back to last week's video on meeting with a loan officer and applying for a loan to get an idea of how that might look. So that's the first question. Are you in a position to build your own home? Next question will be, how much space do you need? Now this applies both to acreage and rooms in the home. Do you have a family started already? Do you plan to start a family? Are you just looking for a bachelor pad? Do you have pets? How many rooms do you need and how much land do you need? This applies if you want to have any kind of animals, pets or farm animals, if you want to do any kind of hunting, like all of this plays in, and it's a really good idea to already have kind of thought out in your head before you contact a realtor. When it comes to planning how much space you need versus how much money you qualify for, some people start small and plan to move in the future when they run out of space, such as young couples who have no kids or only 1 or 2 kids, but they want to have more, will plan to stay in their home for 5-7 years and then move at a later time when they will hopefully qualify for more money to get a bigger home. Question number 3, this one's kind of obvious. Where do you want to live? That doesn't just apply to like the area specifically, but do you want to be more rural, more urban? Do you want to be out in the middle of nowhere, or do you prefer to be in the middle of the city? Do you want to live in proximity to specific people? Do you want to move closer to family? Do you want to move away from family? These are all things to consider when deciding where you want to live. This next question gets into a little more specifics. Some people don't find this as pressing of a matter as the other questions, but what type of home do you want to have? Keep in mind that your loan may exclude some types of homes or the years that they're built. And if you're planning on only purchasing land to build a home, some land will exclude certain types of homes, such as mobile homes and modular homes are most commonly restricted in many areas outside of mobile home parks. So things to think about. Do you want mobile home and modular home, multiple story, singular story, townhome, condo? These are all kinds of things that you can think about to get a little more specific in your search. This next set of questions I want to get into may seem less important on the surface. After all, you're searching for a house, but I think that these are good questions to ask yourself to really help you figure out which home suits you best. You know, some people look at so many homes, but none of them just feel right, and I think that it's important to sit down and ask, what is your why for moving? Are you moving strictly to get more space, or is it more independence? Do you want to be closer to family, and why do you want to be closer to family? Are you just tired of renting and want to own your own home? These are all important questions to get to the bottom of to really help you narrow down why a certain house is not a good fit and why a certain house is a great fit. One of my last points is to answer the question, why does any of this matter? Why does it matter if you know exactly how many rooms you need or what kind of house you'd like to have, or why you want to move? Well, it's because it really makes the search process much easier, less stressful, and faster for everyone. Instead of searching for months or years, and that does happen, you could potentially find your home much quicker, in a couple weeks. Finding your home faster means getting to move sooner. Answering these questions will help your agent narrow down the search criteria so that you're only shown homes that meet your most important requirements for the home. There's no use going to look at a home that's in your budget but doesn't have enough rooms. And there's no need going to look at a home that has the right number of rooms but is not in the right area. I overwhelm you with all these questions, and I need you to know that you don't have to have an answer to every single one that I've posed to you here today. But I'm just trying to stress the importance of having a general idea of what you're looking for in a home and why you want to move to help make your entire home buying process that much simpler. Key takeaways from this video today is that it's important to know what you need in a home before you start looking for a home. It's also important to know why you want to move in the first place, and to understand the importance of answering these questions before you pick up the phone and contact a realtor. Not to say that you have to have all of this figured out before you contact a realtor. Sometimes it's good to contact a realtor and let them ask you questions because they know what's available and what's going on in your specific market area, and they may be able to help you answer more important questions than simply, how many acres do you want? If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I just want to remind everybody that this is part 2 of this series. I have some more great information in part 1. I posted it last week up on my channel, and hopefully I will have part 3 out next week, so stay tuned.